They killed my brother in front of a crowd and called it justice. Chuka was 19, kind, brilliant, always fixing neighbors' phones just to make extra money for our mother's meds. That day, he was returning from delivering a repaired laptop when someone screamed thief in Ajulegba Market. Just one voice, loud enough, cruel enough. Within minutes, policemen from the nearby station arrived, swinging batons before asking questions. He begged, he cried, he held up the laptop bag, shouted, "I can explain," but they didn't want explanations. They wanted blood. He died there on the dusty sidewalk. No evidence, no trial, just a cracked skull and blood on his white shirt. I was in my second year at law school in Abuja when I got the call. My legs gave out before I finished hearing the story. The official report said he attempted to flee after robbing a trader. The news carried the police version. They didn't even use his name, just suspected thief neutralized in Ajulegba crackdown. But I knew Chuka, and I knew this wasn't some mistake. It was murder. I returned to Lagos with one goal: find the truth. At first, no one would talk. The witnesses forgot what they saw. One neighbor who tried to speak up found his kiosk burned down the next week. That's when I learned the beating wasn't random. Chuka had taken photos of two policemen extorting money from a street hawker days before. He had planned to send them to a human rights group. He never got the chance. I started digging. Through stolen files, anonymous tips, and a sympathetic clerk at the Ministry of Justice, I uncovered a rot so deep it made my stomach turn. The DPO of the station, one Chief Superintendent Ademi, had been covering up extrajudicial killings for years. He doctored reports, threatened witnesses, and ran a side racket that made money off arrested street boys. When I found an internal memo recommending Ademi's suspension that mysteriously vanished from the records, I knew I had something dangerous. Too dangerous. That night someone broke into our house. They didn't take anything. They just left a bullet casing on my pillow. I left Lagos that same night. Now I live in shadows, fake names, burner phones, but I haven't stopped. I've leaked documents to journalists, connected whistleblowers, worked with NGOs who still have the courage to fight. Every file I release, every truth I expose is for Chuka. They tried to silence him. They tried to silence me. But I'm still here, and I'm louder than ever. To anyone reading this, the system is designed to protect itself. But cracks exist, and sometimes all it takes is one voice in the right place to make the whole thing fall apart. Mine may be shaking, but it will never be silent.